It is a great weekend of NFL playoff action Sunday. We know who's in the Super Bowl. We're going to talk about each game, stuff that dropped on each game, and the losing team and the winning team. This is all an NFL championship game week review. Welcome back to another video. As always, I am Carol Simpson, and we got an amazing video ready to roll for you. Thanks for joining us today. And if you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bells because we post 3 times a week. Of course, I'm going to alter the schedule just a tad bit now. I want to get back to the roots of where we started here with news, weekly news. So I'm going to have a sports talk dedicated to that weekly kind of news. I have not filmed yet. I'm going to film it on the spot. We'll really dive into these big stories and stuff like that. That will come out maybe on Friday, maybe on Thursday, maybe on Saturday. So just stay tuned. But we do update 3 times a week. Of course, we have a lot to get to. If you're an NHL fantasy person, drop stuff in the comments. I just started that. So I want to... You guys, maybe I'll give you what my advice is if I have any, but drop what you guys want on this channel. As always, I will take any suggestions you may have every time you have one. Drop it down below in the comments. I always enjoy reading comments. But anyway, let's get into the championship games. The NFC, the AFC, they went at it to see who will go into the Super Bowl. It was Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers that duked it out together. Of course, final score of this one, 31-26, Buccaneers. And when you look at the overall status of this game, the Buccaneers played very well. The Buccaneers played good. Tom Brady played extremely good in that first half, but in the second half rolled around 3 interceptions. He just played really terrible in that second half. But Green Bay could not prevail on those, ended up losing the game. That's one of many reasons they ended up losing the game. Both teams looked very good in the beginning of the game. They looked like NFC championship people. You look at Tom Brady, of course, he's been here many times, not in the NFC, of course, but in the AFC, he's been in this situation before. And when looking at the way he was on the road against a team that had fans in the stadium, it was a good game overall, but his team played very, very good, and I got to give them props for what they were able to pull off in this one. But Tom Brady, 10th Super Bowl that he will be heading to, of course, next 2 weeks from now, in Tampa Bay, which is one of the many stories people are putting together here. Tampa Bay is where the Super Bowl will be held at, which is just the first time for everything, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be there, so that is a first in NFL history. But continuing, just couldn't prevail, I think, towards the end of the game. Like, he couldn't cash the ticket. They had many areas where they could have made it here, and they could have won this game, but they just couldn't, ka-chin, cash that ticket. They just couldn't do it for some reason, right? Why couldn't they do that? What was holding them back from winning this game? They have everything in place. They have weapons on that team. They have many players. Why couldn't they win this game? And I think it comes down to that fourth quarter play where the field goal was called instead of making it into the end zone. This is probably the reason they lost this game, many are saying. Now, I'm going to throw out many reasons why Green Bay Packers lost this game in a second. But let's get to the main reason that everyone's thinking about here is that field goal kick. Why would you kick a field goal in that situation when you have one of the best in the NFL? Mind you, it is 4th and goal. 4th and goal. You have plenty of opportunity here. You've missed. You've thrown the ball. You've missed. You've thrown the ball. You missed. Aaron Rodgers made a terrible mistake on 3rd and goal. I'm going to get to that in a second. Part of the reason I put the blame on the coach and the quarterback in a second. But you have one of the greats. As a coach, you need to think here. I don't want to put the ball in one of Tom Brady's hands with 1 minute, 30 seconds left in this game. Now, the last thing I'm going to want to do is put the ball in Tom Brady's hands to win the game. That's what I would be thinking as a coach. Now, Field goal or whatever you do, it just doesn't matter. With the field goal, what you do is you knock off one equation, not being able to have to put up a 2-point conversion. So what happens here is if they score a touchdown there, they still need to put up a 2-point conversion, which they went for early in the game in that field. But they have to put up a 2-point conversion to put 2 points on the board. They could not put up they could not put it up early in the game. Who knows what this time would be. By kicking the field goal, they eliminate having to do the 2-point conversion. The coach puts in extreme faith in his defense and his offense to be able to bring down the field. Of course, his defense did not prevail, as, of course, the coach probably wished they could. But kicking it there is just a mistake. Aaron Rodgers, best in the business, definitely could have made something happen there. He could have made something great happen there. So we have to think about that as well. In hindsight, think about it. You have one of the greats in the sport. He is exactly what this team, he is one of the reasons this team won. They have one of the best they had the best red zone defense in the league this year. So why not give him the opportunity to run this ball? Why not run this ball? Of course, during that whole drive as well, this comes coaching, and we all assume. They did not run once. They passed. On first and goal, they run that ball. They did. Then they passed on second and goal and third and goal. Give your runners an opportunity to run the ball in this instant. Give them an opportunity to run into the end zone. Give them an opportunity to at least try to score. That's where we're at right now. Try to give them that opportunity to score. Try to give them that opportunity to prevail. Just do it. Just try it, would you? Anyway, we go from that to a third and goal situation, which Aaron Rodgers, I think, twice had a good opportunity to run, and he passed instead. Now, he's right on the line of scrimmage. He's running away from the defense. He's out of his pocket. He is behind the line of scrimmage still. He has an opportunity to still throw the ball in the second and goal here. In the same play, second and goal, he's got this opportunity. All of a sudden, he can't find anybody. But when you have this opportunity, he could have gotten the ball. He could have ran it down. I mean, maybe here, this isn't the better opportunity is when it comes to third and goal. And you can look at some pictures there on third and goal. He really had an opportunity there. But second goal, he did too. Sure, he's probably going to get sacked. That's all right, guys. He's probably going to get sacked, and if he does, it is okay. All right, understand this, guys. It's all right if he gets sacked. When he goes down, he goes down. You need to be able to pick him back up. But, anyway, second goal, that's argumentable. Maybe he found a better option in the past. We go to third and goal now, where it was clear as day Aaron Rodgers could have ran. He would have made it into the end zone here, in my opinion. Take a look at pictures on the third and goal opportunity. Actually, here's a look at it right now. This is how blatant opportunity there was for Aaron Rodgers to run in. And now, sure, you might make an argument that defender may have been able to get him. But mind you, it is third and goal. At least he would have been in about 3rd and 1 to the goal line, right? 1 yard to the goal line. And that way you would be able to make a pretty good decision there to score a touchdown. That would be a way easier way to score a touchdown there. And instead of back all the way in the 9-yard line. So you think about this in your heads. If he ran that ball, that's in the end zone, Aaron Rodgers, touchdown, whatever. Then the 2-point conversion is another story. We didn't know what's going to happen there. I'm not a future teller. I would not be able to tell what's going to happen there. But we also don't know if they didn't kick a field goal, what would happen. So you have to take it with what did happen, what could have happened, didn't happen, what could happen. We got to balance the two on an equal plate here. What could have happened versus what did happen. And there's two different stories there. Let's move on to the AFC Championship game here, where the Bills played the Chiefs. And going into this game, many people started jumping on the Bills towards Friday. Of course, you guys saw my prediction video. I'm not going to lie, it wasn't extremely well done, but I did make my prediction. Super Bowl prediction video coming out next week. But anyway, the Chiefs win 38-24. But everyone was jumping on the Bills, and I still stood pretty strong with the Chiefs. I had a little bit of second thoughts. Josh Allen's a pretty good quarterback, but he seemed to have a very, very bad game here. You know, the Chiefs are a all-star team, and they're going for their second in a row. The last time this has happened was with Tom Brady and the Patriots. How ironic is that? Tom Brady now with the Buccaneers going for his Super Bowl, his 7th Super Bowl, and this is his 10th time in the Super Bowl. But Patrick Mahomes playing a great game. These Chiefs are good. They've been good since the beginning of the year. They are a good team. Always have been. Of course, we were very worried about Patrick Mahomes' toe because he has turf toe. Of course, concussion they were a little worried about as well. But, of course, he was fine, clearly fine in this game, making great decisions there. But really looking at this game, let's take a look at the scoring. Buffalo started this game in the first. Teams were able to play good. Now, the Chiefs were able to, Buffalo was able to put up 3 points in the beginning of the game. Take a pretty good lead here. And going into the first quarter, they were able to get 9 points. 9-0 Buffalo lead. Buffalo was playing really good in the beginning of this game, but the Chiefs were able to turn this around, knocking up 21 points in the second. Lots and lots and lots of points in that second quarter. And of course, then we have in the second, Buffalo only put up 3 points, excuse me. In the third, again, Buffalo only puts up 3 points, and the Chiefs put up 10 points in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, the Buffalo Bills put up 9 points, while the Kansas City Chiefs put up 7 points, 38-24, the final score. You really see how it went down. Buffalo, I think with what this game is, Josh Allen gets the ball, they're coming to sack him. They just don't trust him to throw this ball away. They're telling him to hold on to it. So with that equation, they get about 15 to 20-yard sacks, and that really hurt them. That happened multiple times in this game, a 15 to 20-yard sack where it just didn't work, and it just wasn't working as well either. So this team and the Buffalo Bills, they're going to be good next year, but it seems like Josh Allen always has one bad game, and the AFC Championship is not the time. Post-game, he also said that he will be back, and he wants to be back in full power next year. They're going to make it to the title game, no doubt about it, he said. I have slight doubts. I really don't have doubts, because looking at the AFC right now, biggest threat in his division are the Dolphins right now, and we'll see what they do in the draft. Really, right now, we don't know. Of course, Deshaun Watson wants to head to the Jets, reports are saying now, so we'll see what happens in that. Of course, stay tuned here. But that's the news for today. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed our look at the AFC and NFC Championship games, sure did enjoy making it, give this video a like, please. It tells Google that you guys are liking this. It tells people to watch, and it gives more recommendations. If you are new to this channel, which 32% of you who watch these videos are not subscribed. 80% of you, though, not 80%, sorry, 70% of you are subscribed. Thank you so much. That comes straight from YouTube Analytics. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as I said, drop a like. Have a fabulous day, everyone. Peace out.